Today is September 16th of 2016. That means it's the brand new iPhone 7 launch, and some of the models cost upwards of $1,000. But do you know what you could do with $1,000 instead of buying that iPhone 7 or 7 Plus? You can do this instead. Might as well do this with it instead. iPhone 7 or this? Hey guys, how's it going? It's Billy here, and no, what you just saw was not 1,000 American dollars being burned to a crisp and then enjoyed with a fine Cuban cigar. No, this wasn't, well, the Cuban cigar was real, but the $1,000 was not. This is actually a movie prop. Now, what I mean by movie prop is, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to use it in movies. You could also be using it in television shows as well. And I wanted to show you guys this today because I thought it was really interesting, and I hope you guys found the little skit in the beginning funny, just because it is indeed the launch of the iPhone 7 today. Now, I got this from somebody that I know that works in the film and television industry, and they actually have worked, not necessarily on the show themselves, but they work with people that know, like, you know, the Narcos show with Pablo Escobar. I'm sure you guys, if you have a Netflix subscription, you've probably seen it on there. And of course, that show has all to do with his empire that he's built and the money that he's earned. There's so many stories of how he burned, you know, X amount of $1 million in order to keep his family warm. And in all around Toronto, actually, there are actually a bunch of different things within bus stops and streetcar stops that actually has a whole bunch of this money piled in here. And here's one of them that I was able to get. So essentially, yes, in TV shows and in movies, they're not going to be using real money when it comes to scenes with money in them. Of course, they're going to be using props just like this. And even though it's just made to look like it's a whole bunch of cash, it's actually just the top and the bottom ones that have the figures of the presidents on them. So what I found really neat about this is that it tries to make it look as authentic as possible while having at least the first one up on the top and the last one on the bottom to make it look legitimate. The one in between, though, they're unfortunately just all blank, but it's made the effect and the illusion to seem like it's a whole stack of money, and in this case, a bunch of $10 bills in the form of $1,000. But it's actually pretty neat on this thing to note that it says it's for motion picture use only, or television. And it also said this is not legal, it is to be used for motion pictures. Because of course they really don't want to get busted for this, and because they're not going to be using real money to actually use in movies, like, you know, in case it might get destroyed or whatever. They're going to be using props like this, because if this was actually $1,000, a lot of movies would be a lot more expensive than they already are. And as you can see from this close-up over here, you can see that the edges are kind of done up in a little way to make it look like they're worn in, just so it makes it look a little bit more authentic. Now, of course, when you're watching the television show or the movies, it's really hard to tell if it's real or not, but this is a much closer version of it, so you can actually see what's going on when they make these kind of props. They try to make it look as authentic as possible in order to trick the viewer, you, into thinking it's real money, because, as of course, they're not going to use a whole bunch of real money. I just found this to be very interesting, and to actually get my hands on a prop like this was, I think, really cool. And when I was actually shown this, I was like, oh my goodness, so that's how they do it. It's a bunch of fake bills in between, and well, of course, the outside ones are fake too, but to make it the illusion that it's a whole stack of money rather than just, you know, just all these fake looking bills on there. They try to make it look as legitimate as possible. Because at first glance, it really does seem like it's actual money being destroyed or being, you know, given to each other in those movies and TV shows. But of course, they're going to be using the prop things that look just like it, you know, just in case they somehow lose it. And, you know, they don't really want to be giving away all that real amount of money. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys this little tidbit. I thought it was really super interesting. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section below. And although this channel's focus is mostly tech, the moniker is coolest stuff on the planet. So to me, I thought this was super cool, and I hope that you guys did as well. So if you guys thought this video was stupid and you're like, what the heck is this stuff? This isn't what I paid for. Well, if you're even paying to watch my videos, you should get a refund because they're absolutely free on YouTube. But if you don't like it, guys, be sure to hit that thumbs down button. But if you did enjoy it and would like to see more videos just like this one, be sure to hit that thumbs up button instead. Either way though, guys, I'd like to thank you very much for watching today's video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See you later. It didn't burn the way I wanted it to. Oh god, it smells horrible. Why are people telling me to shave off my beard? I really like it. And besides, winter is coming.